Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another daily vlog with Dano. Thank you for joining me this morning. Literally just woke up. It is Sunday morning. Got my coffee ready. Drinking some Dunkin' with Frank, our Patriot Bald Eagle. Wanted to talk a little bit about my birthday. Had a great birthday yesterday. I took the day off. That's why I'm doing this video right now. Sticking true to a daily vlog. It's not going to be a very long video, but just wanted to talk about some of the celebration with you guys as we had an absolute blast. Went to my aunt's house yesterday, and Jessica had made a cake. She made the funfetti cake that I absolutely love. Jessica is one heck of a baker. We had a great time, guys. And thank you to some of you who remembered that it was my birthday yesterday. Wanted to talk about something really cool that Jessica got me. I'm not going to show it on here. It's packed away right now, maybe in the future. But she got me this really awesome thing from the Washington Post. It's basically the front article of every year of my birthday leading up from when I was born until today, or yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. But wanted to talk about it some today. It's really neat. It's really neat. And the one thing I know you guys know, I'm from Cincinnati, and I guess I didn't really notice this, but the one day that was on the day that I was born was the Bengals going to the Super Bowl. Of course, we lost to the 49ers, but I thought that was pretty cool. And you know, I haven't really gone through a lot of it yet, but it's pretty neat. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And also, I know some of you guys have been wanting to see some of the videos like in our travels when we're driving around and stuff. Well, that's kind of hard for me to do if I'm by myself with my camera driving and all that. You know, safety first in the Dano home. But, Jessica got me this. This is a car mount. I can use my phone. I can use my camera. And, yeah, should be able to get some good footage of our drives. That'll be fun. Although we are flying to Florida here in a couple months, so, you know, that'll be fun not having to drive that 15-hour drive. So, anyway, let's have a sip of coffee here. Have coffee with me today. It's not a rant by any means. This is an exciting video. Last night, my mom treated me and Jessica to, Willie's Sports Cafe, which if you're from Cincinnati, you probably know. If you know, you know. But it is delicious. They have great food. They have many different options. One thing I will say about this place is that they take a while. It takes a long time to get your food. And that's every time. I don't care if they're really packed or not packed at all. It takes a while. But they really do a good job of preparation. It looks good. It's relatively, and it's not that expensive, and it's just great food, but it does take a while. I know that turns away some people. If you go to Willie's Sports Cafe ever, just know that it's going to take a while, but I've eaten there a lot over the years, and I've never had an issue. It's always been great. The service is great, and they know that it takes a while, and they're very accommodating. Though they get your appetizers out as quick as possible. But that was a great dinner. Thank you to Mama Dano and Jess. We had a great time last night. I took my guitar over to my aunt's yesterday. One of the movies that came out that pretty much my entire family has seen is A Complete Unknown by Bob Dylan. Well, I thought, well, my birthday coming over to celebrate, I'll take my guitar over. We're playing a bunch of Bob Dylan songs and stuff. It was a lot of fun. And I know people were wanting to see some different music and stuff like that. Maybe in a future video. It's kind of hard to play anything Bob Dylan on the channel here because it'll be copyright claimed, and don't want that. But yeah, it was a great time. Had great time with all my family and friends. My brother came up from Kentucky, and the weather worked out. The weather really worked out. It was really nice. It warmed up yesterday morning because we had a snow the night before. We must have got like another 3 or 4 inches, but the weather warmed up and the sun came out and pretty much took care of everything on the street. So it was a very easy drive. It was definitely a blessing to be able to do that. We actually waited till the last minute before we set up what we were going to do for my birthday and everything, just because of the weather, you know. And for lunch, when we went over there, we had Jet's Pizza. Anybody ever have Jet's Pizza? If you do, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Usually for birthdays and stuff, it's like everybody gets La Roses. I am flat out sick of La Roses. Not because I don't like it. It just seems like we have it all the time. But Jet's Pizza was a nice change up on that. But a lot of fun. The cake was awesome. I have one big piece of cake left. I'm half tempted to eat it for breakfast. But again, wanted to come out here, or wanted to come on here and just chat with you guys. You know, it was a great time. Got some really cool things. My mom actually got me this cool, not this one. This is my Superman shirt I got a while, but she got me one similar to this, where it's got the new Superman coming out. One thing I noticed too, Superman from yesterday, the new movie, comes out exactly 6 months from my birthday. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, also, let me know down in the comments if you're excited for the new Superman movie. You guys know I am. Couple other things I wanted to chat about here. You know, and I can't sit here and not talk about it a little bit. We have noticed some price increases on different groceries lately. I know a lot of people have been talking about eggs and stuff. Yeah, eggs are going up pretty much everywhere. That's due to, you know, many different reasons. But, you know, we're also starting to see meat go up again. We're seeing coffee prices go up. I was surprised by all the different changes that I saw at Sam's Club. Didn't really go into that a lot of why or how. I guess I just kind of figured everybody would figure it out that, you know, I get tired of using the same titles and videos. Like for a year when prices were just going through the roof, I was talking about massive price increases, and I feel like it was really singling out every store. We're seeing changes in some stores. We're seeing different kinds of changes too. We are seeing price drops in some things, but we are seeing the things that we talked about, you know, 6 months to a year ago go up in price. You know, like the beef. We've been talking about beef for a while. We just saw where it went up another $1 a pound at Sam's Club for the different ribeyes. We saw where we thought that the price on chuck roast and stuff was coming down. It just went right back up to $6.38 a pound. You know, and some other things, you know, like butter is now over $14 for a 4-pack at Sam's Club. I mean, these things are crazy. Folgers coffee, you know, I mean, it's getting really expensive. We always find some good deals though, and that's what we try to point out. Now, I don't know what I'm doing today. I really don't. I may or may not go to Meijer. I be honest with you, I really don't want to. I haven't looked at any of the sales at Meijer. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been, but I like Meijer, but I don't know. May go somewhere else today. Not really sure. It will be a surprise for you tomorrow morning on Monday. So, but yeah, I'm going to get this video out here, you know, as soon as I can. This is a rarity here. This is a rarity that I'm actually doing a video on the same day that the video is coming out. Now, it may not be out at 8:30 because I think it's almost 8:30 now, so it may come out a little later. But guys, thank you so much. It has been such a great year so far. It has been such a great, you know, great everything. I mean, really, it's kind of strange. Like, I know some people were talking about this. People have talked about this in the past. It is kind of strange having a birthday, like, right after Christmas. Not really yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I was kind of in, like, a grouchy mood. I don't know why. I just, you know, some days it just doesn't hit you right, you know. Jess was even telling me, like, hey, why don't you get in the bed and roll out the other side and see what happens? I actually did. I took a nap. I felt a little better. But I don't know, it was like everything kind of compiling up. We were going to get the snowstorm. It was like, well, you know, I love that my family loves to celebrate birthdays and stuff. I really do. I just was not excited for it. I don't know if it's just getting older, you know. It's like, I don't want to be that person to say, oh, it's just another day. I mean, I was happy for my birthday and everything. But yesterday, it was like everything went away, and it was great. It was great to take a whole day off. It was great to take a completely whole day off. I really enjoyed just spending time with family, kind of sitting around, got some different presents. Maybe go over some of these things as we go. I'm not going to go over all the different stuff I got, but it was cool. My mom got me my yearly sheet every year that pretty much Xbox has been out. She always gets me the yearly subscription thing to the Xbox Live, uh, which she doesn't have to do. I've told her 1,000 times she don't have to do that, but she does, and I love her all the more for it. Also, my aunt got me a mystery game, a mystery murder mystery game. We love those things. We love getting together for them. And it is a murder mystery on the high seas. If you've been on the channel for a while, we've talked about some of these murder mysteries that we've done. I think this one's going to be really cool because it's kind of a. I don't want to. I don't really know. It kind of sounds piratey, you know, kind of sounded like on the high seas because it's kind of got like pirate ships on it. I haven't really looked much into it, but really excited for that. Also, this one you can have up to 13 people playing, so we won't feel like constricted on how many people we can have for the game. But guys, had an awesome birthday. We're going to continue to do some fun stuff this week. We got some different things coming up. Might do some walk and talks, although Tuesday and Wednesday here look like it's going to be freezing cold again. Also, today, I'm kind of excited because I want to do something outside because it's going to be 35. It's going to be 35 degrees. That is a heat wave. That is a heat wave here. As most of you know, it got really cold here last week, but it's supposed to get cold again. Tuesday and Wednesday, we have a high, each day we have a high of 19 and a low of 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to plan accordingly for that. But that's one thing when you put videos out every day, you do have to factor in the weather. You got to factor in the ideas too. You know, sometimes I don't come up with the best things to do or the most fun. You know, I understand everybody watches us for this or this. Some of you guys watch us for the store videos. Some watch us for just sit and talk videos. Some people watch for our entertaining travel videos and stuff. You know, we do a lot of stuff on this channel. You know, and sometimes I'm not the best with titles. I don't mean, you know, like I said, I titled our Sam's Club video, Massive Changes. I guess I figured that everybody was going to figure out that, you know, I talk about prices the entire time and how these have gone up. I guess I just figured that people would figure that out. But, you know, I don't know if you call it clickbait. Well, I talk about these things in the video. I'm not the best at coming up with video titles. I kind of just put things in, see if they work. You know, if you've been on the channel for a long time, you understand what we're talking about. You're basically focused. But I guess for new viewers and stuff, because I noticed a lot of people who were confused were new viewers. Because I have the ability to see how many people have commented on the channel. So, how many comments you've had. And we've had a couple people on there that I noticed. I was like, oh, you've only commented a few times, so you're probably new to the channel. And just didn't really think about maybe, you know, hey, I even commented on some people's, I'm not going to comment over 1,000 comments, but I put in a couple comments, hey, it's about the prices. If you couldn't figure it out on your own, it was about the prices. And just other things, too. I mean, you know, the grocery stores are in constant change, guys. They are, whether it's good or bad. The bad, you know, I hate to say it, but I mean, that's what we really have to focus on because we have to focus on saving money, right? Aside from the things that are going up in price. So when we look at something go up drastically in price at a place like Sam's Club, well, that's kind of scary because it's not going to be long before it goes up in your average grocery store either. Now, we may find a better sale on it somewhere. Well, that's why we point it out. And, you know, yeah, but, you know, we're always trying to point out the things that are going to... Whenever I go into a store and I do shopping myself, I try to think of it as like, what is going to be the most useful information that I would give myself that I can reverberate back to you? That I can tell you that, hey, this is what's going on. Sometimes, you know, like, sometimes I'll do an entire video and it's like, well, I hope I got my point across, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, guys. You know, I just, but there's always the constant of, you know, this is what it is. If you don't like it, well, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, I mean, it's like, you can't please everybody. When you're in front of a huge crowd, you can't please everybody. I try, but I do my best. But yeah, back to the birthday though. I know I kind of just going off here. I didn't really know what to talk about this morning. I was like, I knew I was going to address some of the Sam's Club thing because there were some new viewers coming in that didn't really understand what we were talking about. And I guess in a way, I get it because if you haven't been on the channel for a while, you didn't really know what we were talking about. I guess I kind of figured that people would figure it out. But anyway, I know Meyer had those different sales last week with the 7 for 7 deal. I'm kind of hoping they have that again. I don't know if I'm going to be going to Meyer though. I may try and do something entertaining today. Maybe something with Jess. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see Jess in more and more videos. Jess has been really busy lately though. This is a busy time of year for her and a lot of things that she does. So I'm not going to go all into that though, especially if she's not on here with me because she might get upset if I talk about things that she may or may not want me to talk about. So yes, today's partial mission is to start taking down a lot of the Christmas decorations too. And my Aunt Dano, bless her heart, and my mom and Jess, they all keep up the Christmas decorations until after my birthday. Like, I'm sure we're probably going to start taking ours down today. I'm sure my mom probably will. And I think my aunt was talking about like Monday or Tuesday. So, I will say this again. I know I've said this in other videos. It adds, it always kind of stinks taking down all your different decorations. Jessica works very hard and so does my aunt. She's kind of like Jess in a way. Just all the different little villages all over the place, all the different lights and all that. And it's like when you start taking it down, it's like, wow, all the trees are dead outside. It's gloomy, it's dark, it's winter, and it's like all the different lights and Christmas stuff really add, color and everything. So me and Jessica are going to do something a little different. I may do this in a video too, but she's got some different things she's going to be adding to our living room, to make it more aesthetically pleasing during the the winter season here. We got some different lighting we're gonna do, so that should be fun. But not Christmas themed. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the Christmas out, but we're gonna add some more different colors and light and stuff like that. One thing I do want to address too, and this was from some of our new commenters. Okay, I'm some of our new viewers. There's been some different comment threads. One thing we need to make sure we do on this channel, guys, okay? We need to kind of keep it family friendly. Okay, some things, I have it set up on YouTube where they'll automatically take down things if things were, or they'll be held for review so that I can check them. No big time cussing, guys. No cussing. I'm sorry if you're upset and stuff like that with certain things, but no F-bombs, no S words. Keep it PG-13, will you? There were a couple comments the other day that I won't even talk about what they were, but if I deem them nasty and I need to take them down, I will take them down. And if you continue to get nasty, then I will remove you from the channel. I know there were a couple people that were upset, with certain things. We do all kinds of things on this channel, guys. I really, I find a lot of things shocking and unbelievable. If you're upset by, or if you were misled, well, I consider the things that I run into shocking and unbelievable a lot. If that helps draw you in, well, I mean, that's part of the job, It's like I want people to come in and watch our videos. And a lot of people that then come in and watch our videos understand the different things. But if you start talking to other viewers and you start getting rude, and I'm all about healthy debates and stuff like that. But if you start talking about people and you start making fun of them or things like that, I'm sorry, you're gone. Couple of you, I won't name names, even though I am 100% allowed to. Okay. I don't on this channel, but I can if I want to. I'm not going to say names because, for one, I'm not going to give the pleasure of that because, there's a lot of trolls on social media, a lot of trolls, and I've grown to kind of just soak it in over the years. But yeah, we got to keep the nasty negativity off the channel. And I know, some people comment on other people's comments, and you think I don't see them. Guys, I see them all, and it's a full-time job for me. And what I don't see, Jessica covers the rest. And yeah, it's just throwing that out there. Let's just keep it PG-13. Be nice to one another. Don't scream. You can scream at me all you want. I'm probably not going to respond. But, and I don't have to, but I leave things when I can, unless you get rude or you're, I mean, I'm nice to an extent on a lot of this stuff. Healthy debate, good. Angry, lashing out, these kind of things to other viewers and stuff like that, that is a big no-no. So if, some titles seem clickbaitish in a negative way, well then I'm sorry, but that's just the way you're taking it. I mean, if sometimes if you can't figure out what is shocking in the video, I try to put things in there like, look at this. Kroger has actually got these deals. I mean, I consider that shocking, like shockingly awesome. Now that can also mean shockingly bad. If, wow, I can't believe beef went up an extra $1 a pound. That is shocking. And it's a title that works. It's a title that works because, for one, everybody is curious to see, right? I mean, that's how I am. Now, if this was a negative clickbait thing, okay, then I'd be like, oh, I'm shopping at Kroger and then I'm out walking dogs. Like, that would be misleading. My titles are never misleading. They could look clickbaitish, I guess. I mean, the problem that I have with it is that a lot of people are looking at it in a negative way. If you're getting the story, if you're getting the message throughout the video, then maybe you can figure out some of it. But a lot of it can be my fault too. Like I said before, I have never been good with titles. I do what I can to get the message out there to as many people as possible, right? But it's never misleading. I know a couple people put that in the comment. Misleading. How's it misleading? Massive changes at Sam's Club. Massive changes at Walmart. I got tired of using the massive price increases title, right? I mean, when we were starting out, but that's when prices were really going up. Changes are, we've been seeing some good deals for a few months, and now all of a sudden it's changing again. It's changing back to where we're seeing multiple different products. Did I explain that in the video? Not really. But I explain how many different prices have gone up, kind of without talking about it, because you know what? I have got a headache from talking about all the different price increases over the years. I try to focus mostly now on just how to save money and just putting the information out there so that you know that, well, this is the price here. Maybe if I find a sale here, it might be a good idea to stock up on this before this goes up in price. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's kind of been bouncing back and forth. I've kind of had that on my mind, obviously. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try and upload this video and get it out here as quick on Sunday, January 12th, 2025. Just for point of reference. I hope that everybody's had a great weekend. If you're in the Midwest area here in Cincinnati, I want to make sure you got those extra blankets and all that stuff, because here Tuesday and Wednesday it is going to get very cold. Chances are you probably still have those blankets out from last week, though. I thought it was funny how the news, it's like nobody was really, losing their minds when we were getting 12, 14 inches of snow. And now, and when it got down really cold, and now it's like every channel I turn on, it's like, it's going to get bitter cold, it's going to get bitter cold. And I started thinking about it. It's like, oh, yeah, you don't have the snow to talk about. There's just a cold. There are going to be some high winds. They're saying -10 wind chill. What can you do? I don't know. All of our thoughts and prayers to everyone in California right now, too. That is turning into it is an absolute nightmare. I saw Los Angeles, something like 180,000 people have evacuated. I'm probably going to stop this video and go turn on the news just to see what else is going on. I saw there was over 10 deaths, and I always hate to hear that. All of our thoughts and prayers are out for the families involved. It is just, it is crazy. It is crazy. But, and if I know we have a couple viewers that have been involved out in the fires. Our thoughts and prayers are with you as well. Make sure you are. Make sure you're taking care of your animals too. I know there's been issues with a lot of people finding animals out there. And you know, it's a crazy, sad situation all around. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Sorry to add on a sad note there, but it's crazy. It really is. I mean, we got frigid temperatures here, right, coming. And then every time I think of that, it's like, wow. You know, it's like, that doesn't sound bad, considering everything that's going on in California. Is just so sad. All of our thoughts and prayers out to you guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll have a hopefully more exciting video out for you guys tomorrow. Just want to put something out here today. Yeah, it was a great birthday. Great birthday. It was really nice. I had to say, out of all the fun we had, all the fun with family, it was nice to have a full day off. It was nice to have a full day off. As you guys know, I do this every day. I never take a day off, and it felt great. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.